State Capitol, the red ink appears to be rising every hour as major legislative committees are facing deadlines to approve a budget plan and as there is talk about tax hikes.
Yeah, the Republican-controlled assembly insists they can do it without tax hikes, which are causing wealthy people to leave the state. Our chief political correspondent, Mark Davis, live tonight with the latest on this budget mess. Mark.
Yeah, here we go. Hi, Darren and Ann. Good evening, everyone from the Hartford newsroom. One major legislative committee apparently the members have no stomach for the governor's proposals to shift costs to the cities and towns, throwing up their hands and will not take a vote on a budget. Another committee debating potential tax hikes. With word from the state tax department that the April 18th income tax filings are running over $250 million under estimates, the state's red ink problem appears to be getting worse by the hour, potentially pushing this year's budget into the red and increasing next year's budget shortfall to near $2 billion.
Our tax increases that they've put in over the years have finally come to roost, and people are just leaving the state.
It comes as the Tax Writing Finance Committee held a day-long hearing on proposals to increase the income tax on those making more than $500,000 a year and increase the sales tax on everything you buy. A sales tax hike endorsed by mayors and first selectmen from around the state who want it coupled with a cost containment measure on collective bargaining agreements with municipal employees.
By enacting these necessary cost containment proposals, sales tax revenues would reduce local property taxes.
So the answer is to tax more?
Things got a little testy between the Republican leader in the House and the Democratic co-chair of the Finance Committee.
We're having a hearing. We're being transparent. It would have been nice to perhaps have a hearing on your budget proposal that we have yet to see.
Let's see what yours looks like, and then we'll see what ours looks like. You show me yours, I'll show you mine. How about that, Representative?
Shortly after that exchange, the Republican leader in the Senate said their version of a budget bailout with no tax hikes will be announced in the next few days.
We are going to propose a no-tax budget alternative before the end of this week.
Now, the governor is taking a short vacation break at Puerto Rico, but his office released a statement saying that they will hold off on commenting on these increasing red ink numbers until later in the week when more information is known from the tax department. Live from the Hartford newsroom. Oh, by the way, if these things hold up and more revenue doesn't come in, he may have to make budget cuts this year, almost immediately, in addition to more next year. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.